I had to start this. I had to start this video over 3 or 4 times because I had forgotten the subject matter. 3 or 4 concussions down the line. That's what happens. I'm okay with that. I have to be okay with that. The dentist. The dentist. A dentist appointment yesterday, and anyone who's come across something like this, please raise your hand, not all hands at once, because it's a very unique scenario. I went to this dentist. This is the second time going, and I'm going to change dentists because of these reoccurring issues. Now I get to his office, and once again, I ring his doorbell. I came on the opposite side. He's already working on someone. He stops, come and answer the door. I look over to the left. Of course, there isn't a receptionist. There wasn't a receptionist the last time I was there, and there wasn't one of those assistants, to help him inside. But that's another story entirely. So he's working on this phone, finishes up with him, watching the end of The Price is Right. And I go inside, and he asks me. He has a computer, but he keeps his records like Dr. Friedman. He's another story. Dr. Friedman would keep his records, the old-fashioned way, on paper. So he goes into his closet, takes out his box, finds me. We're good to go. And he says he's going to take some photos, X-rays. So keep in mind, this happened the last time. So he puts a bulletproof vest on me, and he's putting those little thingies in his mouth, and he says, please, one finger. So I give him the finger, and I put, because he doesn't have an assistant in it. He's doing this all with my help. So I guess I'm the assistant. All of his patients are his assistant. We're not paid for this, and he's being paid for doing this job, but all the money is going to him. So he puts the flat jacket on, and he's okay, so this will not happen again, I'm saying to myself. And then he says, okay, now I'm going to start, cleaning your teeth. And, he gives me the Succomatic because he has no assistant. And I'm holding it, and it's sucking up saliva and blood. And so I'm helping him throughout the procedure. He's like, no, here, put your hand here. I am so serious. I am not doing this again. I am not doing this. That is insane. And of course, the problem, you see, the problem was that, he didn't use the spin brush like the last time, the first time around. He didn't use the spin brush. And you know how they put, the wet cement on the opposite side, and it's all gritty, and he didn't do that. Both times he used a water pick, and I ended up bleeding all over the place. So I haven't had tuna fish in ages, but every time I go to the dentist, that's what I say when the blood is trickling down, the back of my throat. That's what it tastes. It tastes like tuna fish. So I really don't need to have it because, I already know what it tastes like. And, all of these things, there are little signs telling me, you need to leave this practice alone and look elsewhere. So that's what I'm going to do. And the fun part is that he walks like Mr. Tuttle from the Carol Burnett Show. No more.